And welcome back to more Paper Mario. So last time, we finished the dojo side quest, and this time we're going to start out by doing a little bit more prep work before heading to Shooting Star Summit. First of all, I want to go back to the sewers to buy a few more items from Rip Cheeto. You might have noticed I have 500 coins now, and I got that many coins by equipping the Money and Bump Attack badges and running around Dry Desert for a bit, running into enemies. I mainly wanted that Repel Gel and the remaining 2 star pieces. These mushrooms aren't particularly worth it at this point because we have so many more better healing items, so I'm just gonna go ahead and eat these to clear up inventory space. The next 2 items should be dried shrooms. Definitely not worth 64 coins, but we need to buy these so we can get the last star piece from him. After buying the 3rd star piece, he will only sell dried shrooms, so definitely stop at this point. So with that star piece collected, we should have every star piece except those obtained from Chuck Quizmo's quizzes. We have about 54 more quizzes, so I think for the sake of time, I'm going to opt out of doing those for now, and we're just gonna go ahead and start Chapter 8. In terms of other completion stats, we don't have every badge, we have everyone that is obtained from the field, but there's still quite a few from Ralph's shop and from Starlow that do count towards completion. We're also missing quite a few recipes, but again, since the game doesn't track which recipes you've already made, I tend to ignore that. But we've done basically every other side quest except for those few things. We have every other star piece and badge, so I think we're good to go. Gonna climb up Shooting Star Summit and see what happens next. Mario, can you hear me? I'm going to open the entrance to Star Way. Enter this path without fear. The Star Way continues all the way up here to Star Haven. We 7 Star Spirits will be waiting for you here. We wish to give you our remaining power. With this power, you will be able to stand up to the Star Rod Bowser holds. We anxiously await you. Mario, make haste to Star Haven. And with that, the way to Star Haven is opened up to us, but first, I want to go through and sort through some badges. I don't think we really need Pretty Lucky, so I'm gonna unequip that for now. I'm gonna equip Ice Power and Spike Shield, so I don't forget for later. And I might go with Attack FXE for the time being. I might mix it up periodically throughout the next chapter. But we have a new kind of enemy that is definitely weak to ice. This is an Ember. Embers are fiery monsters forged from uncanny blue fire. Max HP 10, attack power 4, defense power 0. They may look frosty, but they're actually on fire, so fire attacks won't work. They divide themselves when they're attacked. Keep attacking them though, you'll get them eventually. They'll probably fight back. Their attacks usually deal out 3 damage points. Water attacks will work well. Let's beat them before they get a chance to burn us. So every, non-lethal attack, I guess you could say, will cause a new Ember to spawn in with that health value. So for example, if you jump on an Ember and do 5 damage, another Ember will appear with 5 HP less than the max. But if you manage to defeat an Ember in one attack, then they won't divide. That's basically how this works. So Goombario is out of commission, so it's just up to Mario. It should split into one with 4 HP at this point, but their numbers are definitely starting to dwindle. If we had full control over our partner at this point, we would be able to finish this fight a lot sooner. It's kind of why I do prefer the HP system of Thousand Year Door, even though that's another HP value you have to monitor, and each partner in that game I'm pretty sure has separate HP values as well, so it's a bit of a juggling act at times. I feel like it is more convenient than having to worry about a partner being like knocked out for like 3 turns, 2 turns. It's just a bit more convenient. So, reminder that fire is also weak to explosions, so Bombette should do more damage than normal against the embers. I held the button down, I think, too long, so it still did 8 damage, even though I'm pretty sure I botched the action command. Just goes to show how good water is against fire enemies. Pretty sure even the new embers give you experience, so from the standpoint of leveling up, definitely worthwhile to fight through as many as you can. We're not really particularly close to a level up. Next would be FP, and I'm a little concerned about our level situation. I normally am closer to the maximum by this point, so I'm a little worried that I might have a bit of a rough time through Chapter 8. Hopefully it won't go too badly, but you never know with this game. So you have to kind of keep in the red but not max out the meter to do max damage, so that did 9. Multi-bounce would actually have been a good badge to equip here. Should have thought about that. Like here, that would actually be ideal since we could take out both in one attack. Alternatively, we could just wait this out. I should have attacked the other one because then we could have just countered it with Zap Tap. Never mind, I actually did target the right one. So that should put us over 50. We should at least have max HP by the time we get to the final boss, which is good. At that point, I might put more of a focus on BP instead of FP. Like, I might just leave it at 40 FP and then go for BP instead. Good afternoon, or good evening maybe? In Star Haven, you can see stars all the time. There used to be a lot more shooting stars, but that was before the Star Rod was taken. The beauty of this place was incredible back then. When I first heard that all the Star Spirits were captured and the Star Rod was stolen and lost it, I figured this is it, this is the end of the world, but now all the Star Spirits have safely returned. It just goes to show you, never give up hope. Up here, we should have an item shop, and a little house over here. It gives me great joy to hear of the Star Spirit's return. Our only wish now is for the return of the Star Rod. It seems so odd, a star making a wish. So, definitely want to check out this item shop. Fittingly, they sell shooting stars. Life shrooms, also, if you need more life shrooms, definitely consider stocking up. I might store 1 Maple Super and take out a 1 life shroom. I have a few in storage, I'm pretty sure. I have 2... Yeah, it looks like I have 2. So I might keep 1 on hand throughout this chapter, just in case something goes wrong. Other than that, I'm definitely full up on items, so I'm gonna leave it at that for now. Over here, we have a Toad House being run by a star. So I guess it's a star house in that case. I like how they saw a mushroom symbol outside, because I guess that's the universal symbol for an inn in this universe. By the way, something I find kind of interesting is Chuck Quizmo can actually appear here. So I'm not sure how he gets here before Mario, if he shows up like on your first visit. I just always thought that was kind of interesting. Mario, you finally made it. The time has come to take the fight to Bowser's turf. Now, hold still while we 7 join together to bestow upon you our final power. Mario can now use Star Beam. If you use this power, you can drain the power of the Star Rod whenever Bowser uses it. Ah yes, and one more thing. I have one final gift, which should come in handy. This is the legendary starship of Star Haven. Bowser's keeping his castle way up in the sky. With this ship, however, you can reach it. Climb aboard, on to Bowser's castle. We will always be with you. Whenever you're in need, use our powers to help you. Are you ready to take off? Look, a shooting star! Princess, come back! Princess, come back! Princess, come back! Did you wish for something? I hope your dreams come true. Me too! I want to see the princess. I want to see the princess. I want to see the princess. I want to eat shroom cake. I want to eat shroom cake. I want to eat tons and tons of shroom cake. Oh, shooting star, please fulfill my wishes, pretty please? Chapter 8: A Star-Powered Showdown. And with that, we have entered Bowser's castle. We're free to leave at any time. Just take the starship down. Yeah, we've basically done everything, so onward we shall go. There's a locked door right there, but we can go around to find a little bit of a hidden passageway over here. And this is why I said to equip a Spike Shield, because we have Koopa Trolls. We technically could have fought them all the way back in Chapter 4. This is a Koopa Troll. They're elite Koopa soldiers. These are the highest ranked guards of Bowser's castle. Max HP 8, attack power 4, defense power 3. In case you hadn't noticed, they're fitted with spikes. Don't jump on them. When their HP drops low, they'll charge up power for one last ditch attack. The power of this desperate attack is 10. They've also been known to call in reinforcements when they're in trouble. Don't underestimate these nasty Koopas, Mario. So, if you have Spike Shield, you can flip them over, so they have 0 defense. And here we see them calling in reinforcements. Works for me, because we can get more, star points. So, as is the case with enemies with high defense, assuming you don't have Spike Shield, and want to attack normally, a good method to defeating Koopa Trolls is to use Watt. Of course, if you have to fight the Koopa Troll in Chapter 4, I'm not entirely sure what the best method would be, so I tend to opt out of that. I like, the items you get from, telling King Koopa wrong information, so, it just kinda works out in my case that I never really fight the Koopa Troll until this chapter. I guess you could use Spike Shield still, flip him over, and take care of them that way. That would probably be the safest method of defeating them without Watt, because you'd get Watt after that point, like, just after that. Alright, so, we've set it up so they can't keep, doing this, loop of summoning reinforcements, so we're officially done with this fight. But again, if you need to level up, you might want to continue to let them, summon reinforcements. You got the castle key. Opens a locked door in Bowser's castle. There's a bunch of toads here, locked up. But with the key in hand, we can make our way over to the main entrance of Bowser's castle over here. There is an item block over there. To be honest, I'm not even sure how to get that. So we'll see how that goes. More Koopa Trolls. If you can get a first strike, that obviously puts you in a much better position to get a quick victory in. Again, if you happen to want lots of star points, you might want to not get a first strike and just let them continually summon more. Let's see, they drop 3 experience at this current level, so you'd have to defeat a lot of them to get a level at this point. Like, we'd have to defeat, like, let's see, 10 more. So I don't think that would be worth it, so we're gonna try to get through these fights quickly. I am going to fight most enemies here, because, again, I do feel a tad underleveled, so for the sake of playing it safe, I'm going to try to get as many levels here as possible. I'm not sure how many Koopa Trolls can also be on the screen at one time, say if there's a limit. I would assume there would be. I feel like we've only fought 3 at a time, so maybe if there's 3 they can't summon in more. I'm pretty sure it can fail, too. Because I do know that, the Shy Guys, I think, can sometimes, fail to summon in, more Shy Guys, so I'm pretty sure that also applies to the, Koopa Trolls. I finally figured out that block timing. I've been struggling with that this entire time, it feels like. Alright, we haven't made much progress into Bowser's castle yet. We're just basically fighting through the initial, area. I like the background with all the lava. I'm not quite sure what the purpose of that device is, but it looks cool. More Koopa Trolls. A lot more, and a Hammer Bro, so, I think we have time to fight one more, so we're gonna take out this one here, first of all. It's only a 2-set, so that'll be easy. It's when you get 3 at once that things get a little dicey, because then you can't really stun them all. Alright, so just gotta flip this one over, and then use Watt, and we're good to go. And with that, I think we're just about ready to wrap things up for now, so, we should be able to head much deeper into Chapter 8 next time, so yeah. With that being said, thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more Paper Mario.